going ahead and going out. Okay. Where are we? We're right about here. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and put my Chocobo over here. It doesn't really matter who you get it. Put it right here. He's got the enemy skill material. Good. Make sure he's got that the character you've got the enemy skill material on has the elemental fire in his armor. Okay? Very important. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the setup for the Midgard Golem just yet, but you are gonna want to be prepared. So we're not going for the Midgard Golem just yet, but we are getting ready. Let's go and save right now. Or actually, no, not yet. Let's move the Mimett Greens up to the very top. Okay? There you are. Move those to the very top slot, okay? It's very important. See what they got top? Okay, good. That way we know they're right there, okay? Now, save, okay? Oh, actually, wait a second. Wait a second. You know what? There's a step I missed. We don't want the Chocobo lure on just yet, okay? Actually, there's another enemy skill that we have to learn first. So take that off. We can't learn this enemy skill without another one. We can't learn this one yet, so don't have Chocobo lure on yet, okay? See, I almost screwed myself there. You see, that's why that one is so tricky to learn, okay? You have to learn it exactly right, but there's another enemy skill that we have to learn first. So, we're not going for the one from the Chocobo yet, okay? Actually, there's another enemy that has another one we have to learn first, okay? And this one is a level 4 multiple enemy skill, okay? So, don't equip Chocobo lure yet, okay? But, definitely buy the Mimett Greens, okay? And have them at the top of your list, okay? Just don't equip Chocobo lure yet, okay? Now, there's a particular enemy that we are looking for that uses a level X type enemy, okay? But your character does not have to be a level multiple of that level, okay? And it hits levels that are multiple of 4. But they don't have to be a level multiple of 4 in order to learn, okay? Unlike in unlike in Final Fantasy V, okay? So there you go. Okay?
Said, this chat is
so now let's try to find the enemy.
Chat as you please and have fun.
Okay.
Laughing face.
You'll know it when we get to it. So let's take a look at it. Oh, I better save my game. Yeah, I'm gonna go and save right now. Okay. Just in case. The enemy skill that the Chocobo uses, we don't want to learn it just yet. We need another enemy skill first. And there's the enemy right there in the back, the Moo. See that enemy right there? They have the enemy skill that we need in order to learn the enemy skill from the Chocobo. But we have to wait them out in order for them to use it, okay? So do not attack, okay? We could kill the Levrikon though. We could do that. So let's go ahead and kill the Levrikon right now, okay? If I can. We'll let Cloud kill it. You can steal others from Levrikons, by the way. You could do that. Keep healing. Okay, we killed the Levrikon. Now, just do not attack the moves, okay? Just wait them out, okay? Wait out the moves. Oh, that'll get more HP. Eventually, they will use the enemy skill, so just wait them out. It may take them a while, but deal with, okay? Just wait them out. And by the way, moves have nothing to steal, so there you go. Party's HP up and just wait out the moves, okay? Wait out the moves. They do some damage, so make sure you stay fully healed. The hot swings attack will keep your team healed as well. Where's that in? Level 4 Suicide. That's the one we were looking for. And you see it did not hit Barrett right there, but he's still learning. That's what I was talking about. So there you go. We need that enemy skill in order to learn the next one. So there you go. If you don't learn level 4 Suicide, you're not going to be able to get the next one. Okay, so learn level 4 Suicide first, okay? The same applies to having the Mimicry. You're gonna need the Mimicry, okay? As well as having the enemy skill Materia equipped, okay? Okay. Let's see, make sure we got it. Okay, there it is, right there. See? Level 4 Suicide. Alright. Oh. Keep it. There we go. Okay, we need to heal up after that. Okay. Okay. Now we can equip Chocobo.
Tifa Lockhart said, having fun, like what you see. If so, please like and hit that sub tab. We are all supportive of one another.
In case we screw up here. Okay? Like I almost royally did. I caught myself. Okay. Now, be careful with what battle you get the Chocobo with. There's only 2 battles in this area with the right kind of Chocobo that uses the enemy skill, okay? There's 4 possible battles in this area with Chocobos. Only 2 of them has a Chocobo with a level multiple of 4, okay? And those are the level 16 Chocobos. They are the battles with a Chocobo that appears with either 2 Levrikons or 2 Elfadunks. The other 2 are battles with the Chocobo that appears with either 1 Levrikon and 1 Mandragora, or the battle with a Chocobo that appears with 2 Mandragoras. Those 2 battles are battles with a Chocobo that are not levels multiple to 4, okay? So if you get those 2 battles, run from them, okay? Because those are not the ones that you want, okay? This is why this enemy skill is so annoyingly tedious to learn, okay? At this point. And so why so many of you are having a hard time learning it, okay? You have to do it exactly right. You have to do everything in this step exactly right. You have to have the following. You have to have level 4 Suicide, okay? That. You have to have Chocobo are equipped. Okay. You have to have a Mimett green. Okay. Okay. And the battle you encounter in this area right here, the Chocobo area, must be a battle with a Chocobo that appears with either 2 Levrikons or a Chocobo with 2 Elfadunks, okay? This is all in the video description if you want to read it, okay? So there you go. So I'm gonna save right here again, just to be safe. And I'm gonna save state. Save your game before you try to learn this, okay? Because it may take you a few attempts. Alright. Let's go. Do not have the character with the enemy skill Materia equipped be the one to feed the Mimett greens to the Chocobos, okay? Because that's the one that's going to use level 4 suicide, okay? You see that battle? That's a Mandragora and a Levrikon. That's not the one we want, so we're going to run it, okay? Because that's not a Chocobo, that's a level multiple of 4. Okay? Oh, and by the way, when you learn an enemy skill, you cannot run from the battle after you learn it. Otherwise, you will not get to keep it. Okay, and your character must live, too. Okay? So, there you go. When you learn an enemy skill, finish the battle with the character alive, okay? Or you will not get to keep it, okay? So, there you go.
Lockhart said, "Follow Red Mario XIII, I'm not here for updates. https://twitter.com/Appennington6666."
Here we go, here's the battle we're looking for. You see, that's 2 Levrikons right there. That's what we were looking for. So let's feed the Mimett greens to the Chocobo and use level 4 suicide right there. This should give us the enemy skill right here. Let's see if it does it. Come on. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Local suicide. Come on, enemy skill. Enemy skill. There it is. ChocoBuckle right there. We got it. Now, there's 2 things about this enemy skill ChocoBuckle. It seemed to have done some good damage on Barrett there, so it seems I've been running from some battles quite a bit. But the thing about ChocoBuckle is, yeah, as you heard me just say, it does non-elemental damage and it's unblockable on a single enemy. But it does damage based on the number of battles that you've escaped from. So it's unblockable, so it's actually not bad. If you've been running from battles like I have. But, like I sort of been doing. But, what else was I going to say about it? Oh, there was something else about it I was going to say. When they use it, you saw it was a counterattack, right? They will only counter with it on whoever uses level 4 suicide on them. So, and there's multiple enemy skill materials throughout the game. So, make sure that when you're trying to learn it, that you have the character with the enemy skill materia that you're trying to learn ChocoBuckle on be the one to use level 4 suicide, okay? Like I just did, okay? We only got the first enemy skill materia this time, so it was actually not too bad, okay? But keep that in mind for later when we get more enemy skill materia. There's a total of 4 throughout the game, okay? So there you go. We'll be getting our second one in the relatively near future, okay? And you can't have multiple enemy skill materia on one character. You can only have one, right? Okay? That's how it works. So keep that in mind.